Make me wanna jump and sing. One thousand, don't do it. People, it's Friday, and guess what? It's 2020, so anything is possible, not true? Yeah, man, by the end of 2020, Bev Moonchild is going to be an official singer. Trust me on that one. So, all who want to laugh, can laugh. But I'm really going to take up that challenge and be a tough singer and come out with a big tune in 2021. Well, guess what? It's Cultural Mix, and it is Friday, December 11. Can you imagine? The year soon done, and I know a lot of people want 2020 to be just done quick. But guess what? We can't finish it quicker than it has to finish on its own. We are in the studios of Fit FM 96.7, and I am, of course, your host, Bev Moonchild, for Cultural Mix, right? So, guess what? We heard Imara there talking about 1,000 years in the theme song, 1,000 Years of Peace, and how we would do well with some peace. It's just getting crazy all over the world. And in Jamaica, it is just too much, I tell you. The people who are listening, we want to invite you to tune in now. Tell a friend and tell that friend to tell another friend that Cultural Mix is on Fit FM 96.7 Trelawney's radio. And guess what? You can listen us via the internet, www.fitfmja.com. And if you are on Facebook, or if you are on Twitter, or if you are on Instagram, it is what? Fit FM 96.7. If you're on the radio, it is 96.7. And of course, the people in Trelawney, the people in St. Anne, the people in St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, all over St. Elizabeth. Can you imagine? By the end of 2021, trust me, Fit FM going to cover the entire Jamaica. Trust us on that one. So we want to say good evening. We want to say tune in. If you are tuned in, just invite your friend and let them know that Cultural Mix is on and Fit FM is on. Guess what now? Sometimes we look and we see how things are happening and we think that it's just going to be that forever. It won't be that forever. We have within us that power to change whatever is happening with us that we don't like. We have that within us. So I am going to say to you all, me not even get it good. I practice it now. Maju. What is that? Yes. Maju. Maju is just a way of saying good evening, and it is in the language, an Akan language. So we might as well have a little segment where we have some African language on Cultural Mix. So this evening I'm saying Maju. M-A-A-D-W-O, Maju. And Maju is a way of really saying good evening, everyone. And that is in an Akan language. And we have heard Miss Lou talk about this too, you know. Which poem it was? I don't remember which poem it was when she said, I tree that, T-W-I. That's one of the language. And that's Maju. Good evening, everyone. It's Friday, December 11, and we're grateful to be here. So you're going to be with us for the next, 2 hours? Yes, man. And we have an exciting program coming up for you. So check in all the people in Stuart Castle, people in Duncans, people in Danieltown, Clarkstown, wherever you are, we're asking you to check in and make sure that you don't leave us for the next 2 hours. We want all the parishes to check in. If you're on social media, just send out the live to somebody else and tell them to share it. Fit FM is here to stay, right? You can also check me out on Instagram at Bev Moonchild and on Facebook, Bev Moonchild Culture and Lifestyle. All right, it's Christmas, and some people celebrate Christmas, some don't. But guess what? It's Cultural Mix, and when we say Cultural Mix, we're talking about everything cultural. And Christmas is a cultural tradition for a number of persons. And this evening, we're going to be talking to the one and only Grub Cooper. And they, of course, have a Christmas album out. Quite a few years now? Yes, man. But there's a lovely song that we're going to play for you right now from Fab 5.
say back home and Christmas song a play.
Christmas come and Christmas trees are blow.
Festive parties a session every day.
Christmas come and Christmas trees
Boy,
are blow.
lots of smiles and laughter all about.
Christmas come and Christmas trees are blow.
And children dreaming of gifts without a doubt.
Christmas come and Christmas trees are blow.
Christmas feeling seeping through jam down.
Christmas come and Christmas trees are blow.
Jamaican Santa with poinsettia all around.
Christmas come and Christmas trees
Boy,
are
we
blow.
no have mistletoe, we no have no snow or ice.
Christmas come and Christmas trees are
But
blow.
we have a Jamaican Christmas, and Lord, the Christmas nice, nice. Christmas breeze a blow. Can you feel it? Christmas breeze a blow.
Christmas come and Christmas
Oh, Christmas breeze a blow. Can you feel it? Christmas breeze a blow. Oh, what a fun on the time is Christmas. And what a airy feeling it evokes. And what a wonderful time is Christmas. It is only once a year. And what a fun on the time is Christmas. And what a airy feeling it evokes. And what a wonderful time is Christmas. It is only once a year.
Hey yo, read this card, sell out quick on every radio station. Carols and let some people have.
We're back with you on Cultural Mixer here. Christmas breeze a blow. And are you feeling the Christmas breeze? Well, it's end of year breeze, you know, for those who don't celebrate Christmas. At this time of the year, certainly, we feel a different kind of breeze that make you have to draw for your covers. Yes, he's on here? Okay, so guess what? We have on the phone line the one and only Sir Grub Cooper. How are you, sir?
I don't know the sir come in. What is
May I put it on for you? May I put it on, sir?
That's cool. That's cool.
Sir
That's
Grub
cool,
Cooper. How are you, Grub?
I'm fine, you know.
You're
I could be fine, huh? I could be fine, but you know, COVID make you not too fine.
yes, man.
Because you know you're itching to play, you can't play.
You're itching to play. Well, we are playing. We are in the studios of Fit FM.
All of them, the sports people,
Uh-huh.
they itching to run and them itching to play ball and them can't do it.
And them can't do it. Welcome to Fit FM
You know.
and welcome to Cultural Mix. I'm saying welcome to Fit FM 96.7,
Oh yes, man.
Trelawney's Radio,
Yeah, great to be here, man.
and welcome to
Great to be
Cultural
here.
Mix, the program. Where do we begin with you, Grub? I don't know where to start.
You begin where you wanna you begin where you wanna begin, but if you wanna get around to like the whole thing of the Christmas music, which is one aspect of what we do,
Uh-huh.
then you would have to shorten everything else.
All right.
Suffice it to say we're 50 years on the road
Mm-hmm.
this year actually, from about mid-November.
Uh-huh.
That starts the 50th on the road. So
So before we
Uh,
even get into the 50th,
obviously-
where in Jamaica are
obviously
you
we've been
from?
there.
Before we even get
We're in
into
Jamaica.
all of that, yes. Where in
Born in
Jamaica are you
Linstead,
from?
Born in Linstead, St. Catherine.
Whoa. Linstead, St. Catherine. And growing up in Linstead, St. Catherine as a young boy, how was life like growing up in that part of Jamaica?
Well, I didn't grow much there. I left there at age like 5-ish.
Uh-huh.
Came to Kingston, went to the Salvation Army School for the Blind,
Mm-hmm.
and spent a number of years there till I was like 16 years old.
Wow. How
Then
was
I
it
went
there?
back. Well, you know, it's interesting because you didn't know that much then. It was just an institution. Then I became a school, and my basic education took place there. Did very well, you know, in exams and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Actually had a situation where when I took third year Jamaica local, which was the exam at the time, you know, I did well. I came second in Jamaica, so it was
Wow.
a good move.
You mentioned that
You
you
know.
went to the Salvation Army School for the Blind, which means that
Yeah.
you would have had that challenge from early.
I was born with that challenge, if you call it a challenge.
Yes,
You know,
yeah. Uh-huh.
That's how the thing is, yeah, that's how I was born.
Okay.
I'm not blind, but visually impaired. So
Visually
you know, it's
impaired.
been there throughout my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's almost as if you were born with one hand. You get used to it now.
After a while, it's just you that
Right?
you don't know
Like, if
anything
you're
else.
born, not after a while, you just say, wonder what it would be like to have two hands.
Yeah.
You know, but you get used to functioning in that space, you know.
Uh-huh.
Or you're born with no legs, you function in that space.
Yes.
You're born not being able to speak, you function in that space. You
Certainly.
can only wonder
Mm-hmm.
what it would be. Everything is always wonder until you actually
Mm-hmm.
go
Have you
there,
ever wondered though?
It's a different scenario if you know you were a regular kid growing up and you lost your sight.
Mm-hmm.
Say like, you know, in your late teens or when you kind of cut your teeth and what life is.
Yes.
You know, of course, like Patrick Lafayette, for argument's sake, Patrick know what it is to be, you know, full vision,
Yeah,
and then him
mhm.
lose it. So
Mm-hmm.
it's far more traumatic
Mm-hmm.
adjusting that way than if you're born a particular way, because that's all you really know.
Yes, you mentioned
know?
about wandering. Have you ever wandered?
Yeah, man, I wonder well because there are things I would love to do.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, when I was at JSA, I learned to drive. I can drive, you know, and I learned to drive a tractor first up, and then you know, I learned to drive a regular vehicle. The tractor is standard change gears and stuff like a car is, you know. But I couldn't drive on the road because of my sight, you know.
Okay, right.
But I figure I would have loved to do driving
Mm-hmm,
for
mm-hmm,
one, you know what I mean. And maybe there are certain sports I might have wanted to do,
mm-hmm.
you know, that require a lot of vision, you know.
Wow.
But I love track and field, and you know, I didn't really get the chance more than when I was at JSA School of Agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
I did some amount of track then. What distance I couldn't sprint, but I love that. I love track and football and cricket and boxing, you know, stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jamaica School of Agriculture. What was it like being there, and how long did you spend there?
It was quite different. I did 3 years basically, and it was there that I did immerse myself more deeply into pop music because I never really did pop before.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a couple little classical things, learned to play the recorder like a lot of little youths do. And you know, listen to school broadcasts, you know, a little bit about classical.
At the School of
By the
Agriculture?
time I went to JSA, no man, they learned the classical thing before when I was at Salvation Army School.
Okay,
But
okay.
being at JSA, you know, it so happened that they had they had all the basic equipment that used in pop music. There was
Okay.
guitar, bass, drum set, you know, saxophone, trumpet, trombone, everything was just there. And so I started to dabble in the drum thing. Understand me, you know, because the Salvation Army School now, because they're a church affiliated institution. You know, the Salvation Army is a church body, but they do a lot of charity work. But they didn't encourage pop music. The minute you start to do, they more punish you and talk about, you know, them the one you play in the old jazz, they more draft you in the church band and them. So I never learned nothing, you know, because I didn't want to go that route. From ever since, I just know that, you know, don't impose anything on me that I don't want.
Right,
And
right.
So when I went to JSA, now I had the chance now to dabble in pop music the way I wanted to. And there was a drum set there and I started fooling around it. And so I taught myself to play.
Wow, self-taught.
Leaving JSA, started playing professionally before I left JSA. I actually spent 3 years there. Well, to be more exact, 2 years and 11 months, because I was involved in a gang of 5 that wanted to host the principal. The principal was very oppressive. One Granville Gill.
No,
And
talk to
it-
me. Talk to me about that gang, Grub. Gang of 5.
Gang of 5? Okay, the gang of 5. All right. At the time, some people, some in the gang was third year students, some was second year, and myself, 3 of us in there were third year students. At the time, we decided that we won't get rid of this brother.
So you started
You know.
the gang?
So it was actually me was among the planners. Me and 2 other guys, a guy named Steve, a guy named Wait, and a guy named I remember the other Farkison. You know. Yeah. So I said, boy, you know, I came from Kingston, from one of my gigs, and them said, boy, we'll get rid of the principal. And I said, yeah, man, come in later and do it. So, you know, I was the one who draft the letter, type it and thing, and him refused to take it. Because him say, we can just sign that. So, you know, because we say we signed by Asterisk. You know, and them say needed signatures, so we go around to everybody and say, yo, we'll get rid of this brother. Until we got a few hundred signatures, and even with that, I'm saying now go. So we say, all right, demonstration style. So We went up to Huey,
You're a
talked to
terrorist,
Squee
Grub. You're a
Bertram, Arnold
terrorist.
Bertram, and him was a planner them time, kind of Black Power
Uh-huh.
was up and thing and Ray. So him tell us how to plan and plan properly,
Who?
you know, and we
Bertram,
plan
Arnold
properly.
Bertram.
Squee Bertram, Arnold Bertram, he was a former PNP
Yes, man, I remember.
MP.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So
he now
he
resides
guided
in
the
St. Ann.
process.
But I'm saying he sort of guided us through that process
Mm-hmm.
of how to plan a demonstration.
Mhm.
Because there's protocols that you have to observe.
Yeah.
You know, part of the thing is you don't block the public thoroughfare and all them kind of thing. And
Mm-hmm.
there's a whole lot of stuff, and you know, it became confrontational at a point. You know, principal and like, okay. In fact, it was actually 2 demonstrations. The first one we were just part of it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And you know they said the guys from Mobile Reserve, you know, and them beat up some students and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know we got things done, but the principal never left then. We never weren't advocating for that. So it's the second demonstration when I was a third year.
Mm-hmm.
That's when that particular process began, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so at the end of that now they came to a head one time where there was confrontation. You know, and we surround him and was chanting songs and things and
Surround
lose
him?
him cool, you know. Want to reach for him gun now. Yeah, you want to reach for him gun now. We say, well, you know, you can shoot 6 away, so
Mm-hmm.
you know, you're not gonna make it out of here. So him never bother with that. And eventually them calling Mobile Reserve again, because them declares the school must close on a particular day, so everybody headed down
Mm-hmm.
for transport, because at midday, you know, the trucks came in, the soldier trucks and the helicopters overhead and rare. This was during the time when Hugh Shearer was Prime Minister.
Hold
you
on,
know.
Grub.
And at the time, I really-
Hold on. Because you just going through this thing and make it sound very ordinary. But if Mobile Reserve have to call out, and if soldier have to come,
It never-
and helicopter.
Yeah, but let me explain to you.
Uh-huh.
It was ordinary. It was ordinary for well-thinking people
Okay.
that figure that a demonstration is your right so to do. So we never figure anything. We just wanted to follow the right protocol.
Okay.
Who exacerbated the thing was Hugh Shearer.
You share.
You know, him had the mentality of Bustamante. And him have it too. And then every minute them were ready, every little thing you spring up. I'll call the soldiers or call out the soldiers. That's how them quell things.
Yes,
Because
man.
they're afraid of people who, because Black Power came into its own, you know, through that. So them scared, says
Was it
insurrection and
was it the
all
same
kind
Hugh
of little
Shearer?
vibes, you know.
Was it the same Hugh Shearer who banned the book what the book name about the horse Black Beauty? No, him
Well,
say
I don't
one.
know if him
Yes,
ban a
man.
book. I know him do a lot of banning.
Him ban
Because like
everything black.
Them had problem with the university, you know, because there was a magazine called the Bang,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Squee was one of the editors, and so once them say anything black,
Black, yes.
just like I was in Sing Out, I was in Sing Out Jamaica,
Mhm.
along with Frankie, we gentlemen in the band. Sing Out Jamaica was just a youth group
Yeah.
who want to live good, try to do good living,
Mhm.
and eventually we went all over the island and we have like 5,000, you know, teenage, you know, and young adults being involved in the process.
Mhm.
And the man them sending, you know, JLP man them sending this gentleman Honorable Hector Winter.
Mhm.
You know, him kind of come round where all heap, you know, around where all heap, and
Yeah.
but trying to find out what go on.
Yes, man.
With the
Want
group,
find
you know.
out who, yes.
You know, see what we were about. And we were just a cool group trying to make people live right.
Mhm.
But once anything black push up its head, man, them ready for take it down.
Yes.
You know.
He was the same one who banned the
So
book.
knowing
Black
the
Beauty.
history, so let me tell you, knowing the history, you know, it's important to know your history, because if you don't know your history, you really don't know where you're going. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can tell you categorically that the way they operate the JLP, and not really bashing them, but facts is facts.
Mhm.
Them always push down anything. Walter Rodney, them declaring persona non grata.
Mhm. I
A
remember
guy
that.
from Guyana. He was a, you know, activist and thing. You know, them push out Estrada, declaring persona non grata, which was the ambassador from Cuba to here.
Mhm.
So them always want to push around. That's how they are. That's how they have been. And I don't know if they'll always be so. Well, them couldn't try that nowadays anyway, because Jamaica not an easy place. But this is how them operate. So
So what
you know,
became of the principal?
Oh, I heard that he was transferred to the World Bank. He died now one thing. And you know, funny, I booked him up at a dinner party once. You know, a friend of mine who I was dating, a friend of mine who I was dating at the time at a dinner party. And I never know I come there and see him and say, yeah, I know he was trying to make light of the demonstration. Oh, you know, he was a very radical student, you know, and he did this and that. And and I say, yeah, I say, you put yourself back in the principal shoes right now, I'll get the same result.
Oh
And I'm
no.
kind of shut up.
Oh no.
Because time don't change those things.
Yes.
Understand? Right.
So I mean,
and
during that
that is me. Time won't change that.
during the demonstration, what finally happened
Yeah,
at
man.
the end of the demonstration?
Well, like I said, in the last time when the thing come, everybody went home and the school of agriculture was locked for about 4 months, extended holiday, while they decided what to do with the principal. Cause decided, so no school now go on with him being there. So they transferred him apparently, and school opened, I think, in November that year.
Okay.
Back, you know, they had a different person.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So after the
So
school,
we eventually won around about route, but we won. You know.
which that shows, you see, that once you believe in something, and when you start something, you're to take it right to the very end. Because if your conscience is your guide, it means that what you would have started would be right with you, and you would have believed in
That
what
is
you're
me.
doing.
That is me, and I've been always like that, you know. If I believe in something, and not just believe. If I know that my cause is just,
Yeah.
right, then I will stick to it. I stick with, you know, I stick by my guns, you know. And so I don't know how would I would have survived during slavery, because I don't like the oppression thing. So maybe I dead early. I don't know.
Yes.
But I don't like oppression at any level. At any level at all. I try not to oppress anyone, and I don't like to see people get oppressed, especially if them don't have a voice. You know, I have a voice. I'm not a rebellious one to say, well, I have an issue with life or with society. But if I have something to say, I say it without fear or favor.
We have
Don't
to
matter who
speak.
it is.
Yeah.
I just say my piece. Yeah, that's
We
it.
have to speak our truth, and we have to speak it
Yeah.
also quickly,
Yeah.
because there are so many
And the thing is,
persons.
I'm one of them. Yeah, man, I'm one of them proud black people. You hear me? You know, I have no problem with the color of my skin. I have no problem with my status in my country. I'm in a country where I am a first-class citizen, even if I never had the popularity. But by the mere fact that you're a black person governed by black people within a black space is enough for me.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't live in America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I now go tolerate them rubbish where white people keep up there. No way. Understand?
But who would know that Grub is so radical in its thinking, and maybe in some of his actions, and so deep?
Generally, because generally I'm not interviewed in forums like these. It's always from a music standpoint.
Okay.
And whenever I get sidetracked into what are you as a person, a regular guy out there, other than your career? Because with your career, more time, you present a different face.
Yes.
Because you know, your career is like it's a whole acting thing, you know. So it's not many people know deep down how you are. Now some entertainers will wear them heart on them sleeve, especially if they're writers. And those you can know, you know, them write about them life. Oh, I was hurt by her, and I am so whatever. Fine, them wear them heart on them sleeve. It's a real thing. I write on reality, but
Yes.
it don't happen to me.
Okay.
Understand?
It would have been maybe
So
the
you-
experience of others.
Yeah, so you present as yeah, because somebody can relate to what I write. You know, I write very commercially, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you mentioned something, and I want to just touch on that a little. When you went to the party and you saw the former principal and somebody that you were dating. So I want to talk a little about the dating, because you would have been still visually impaired. How was dating for
Okay,
you
cool.
as a
Good
young
question. Let me
man?
tell you something.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you something. And I want the public to understand this. The mentality that people have towards anybody with any kind of disability. The average person is one of sympathy, but it also depends on how you conduct yourself.
Right.
Because For example, Senator Floyd Morris, he's married to a very beautiful, brilliant
Yes.
woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, I mean, you know, it's good when your eyes you can see someone, you know, gaze into them eyes and you can share things and go move it together, and you know you can see. Fine, but if somebody loves you, it don't matter where you stay, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying every word them take a bush. I don't have any issue with them thing. I'm married and I'm okay. And my wife is a bright woman and she alright, she do enough things and she cool, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of some people feel say so oh it go. Let me tell the nation something, man. I don't have no problem I don't have no problem getting woman. I have no problem getting women.
Never had,
You understand?
never had.
As a matter of fact, no sir. As a matter of fact, many times in my life I have introduced people to women.
Oh Lord.
Regular guys.
Uh-huh.
You know. And the thing is, you know, women don't chase me because I'm not no hot boy. I'm like a maga boy. All right, but I have good personality.
And the MAGA boy, they love man, they love the MAGA boy.
Yeah, I have good personality and stuff.
Yes.
You understand? And I try to be real. You know, I deal. You know, I don't go around a corner and try and impress nobody. But just me, you take me or leave me, or I stay. You know.
And I think that is crucial. That is crucial. Being yourself and being real, because a lot of times we see people,
Yeah, man.
but we only see the facade that they put up. When you actually get to talk
Right,
to
and the
them
thing
now,
is that I try to treat people with respect,
yeah,
especially women. So much respect is there that I don't even bother write nothing but under girl clothes, which I could do. I could have
Yes.
taken the lower road like anybody else because I'm a writer. You know, and I write more songs. More of my songs are published, you know, in other words, put out there in the public space. And any other writer in Jamaica. You understand? Because I write for theater, all kind of things across the board. You know, I write gospel music, I write pop music, whole heap of songs. Way past 500 songs, you know, easily. That kind of in the public space. So I don't have any problem in writing. Them thing and gun lyrics, them are the easiest things to write.
yeah,
I'm a bad boy. I can write 4 of them per day. I'm build with them too. Because
Yeah.
I'm not still I can do it. But because you see, when you say there's life after music, I have to conduct yourself a particular way. A lot of times musicians are there and they end up, in the later years, them end up as lonely people because all the glitter is gone, but all them used to live and look down upon people and go on with people and all of that. And I don't go on with nobody. I don't know hype thing. Just a regular guy doing my job, what I can do, because what you do, you know, I probably can't do it.
yeah,
I mean, you know something about it, but you know, everybody has a function, you know. But I'll hasten to add, as much as I'm nice, I can be dirty,
yes,
you know, because I don't put up with rubbish. But you really don't see that side much, and as you mature, you learn to control that side of you. Because the key is to make the world a better place than you found it. You know, when you leave it, must be a better place than you found it. And it really is gratifying to me to see another human being succeed. Another artist succeed and get a #1, as long as him is a proud Jamaican carrying the flag high. But I'm happy for him. Brand Jamaica, of course, I'm happy for him. You know, I don't have nothing to say, boy, should have me. You know, as long as you live life the right way and you make it, I'm happy for you.
yes.
You know, anybody at all.
Right. So, Grub, after you would have finished the agriculture school, where did life take you after that? Did you do anything in
It took me
agriculture?
straight into music.
So what
Straight into music because
how the agricultural part
let me tell you.
went?
No, let me tell you what happened. Because I was 1 month shy. It was around the time I go and take my final exam, you know. And when you take your final exam, you get a diploma 1, 2, or 3. And then from the diploma now you can go on to do specialize. You can either go St. Augustine and do agricultural engineering, or you could go Barbados, or you could go in the work world, go into the extension services. Extension services is like rather now, where officers go out and tell farmer how to plant, when to plant, what to do, the different fertilizers, the rare. So extension officers were the lifeblood of agriculture those days. So I could have done that. However, because of the demonstration thing, you know, and them realized me is one of them. Them never try to pick penny, the other bright one them.
You're
Them
a
try to pick
ringleader,
on me.
man.
So them write me a letter say me have to leave the school.
You're a ringleader.
I'm expelled. Right. So me, yeah. So me say okay.
Mm-hmm.
So them guys, some of the guys them wanting another demonstration. I said no man, leave it alone, cause sometime I don't know where life will take you.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in the office and I told the guy who was a bursar at the time, say listen, I wanna win that round here, I wanna win this round, but all I wanna go and read about me, I'm going to be more famous than everyone I know.
Mm-hmm.
All I wanna combine.
And it has come
but
to
I
pass.
never knew I never knew how. But you say these things in anger,
Mm-hmm.
because you vex how them expel you, 'cause I think they're unjustified.
Mm-hmm.
It's just this guy, Dr. Lecky. Dr. Lecky kind of was sympathizing with me.
Mm-hmm.
He was in charge of the board, and them said, no, man, make the man finish him thing. Him only have 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
Him soon be out of there. Soon get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
But no, then them push and push and push. Well, me cool, so it worked out, how me say, and when I went off to Germany, not too long after I was out of school, because we took reggae to Germany. We were the first group, Fab Five, we took reggae to Germany, but under a different name, because the guy who promoted it was a German, and he named us the reggaes, off
Alright,
the beat
so-
of the music. And, we took people there to teach them the dances at the time, etc.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
cut it short, I spent a month, in Germany, touring Germany. And I came back, the first place I go, the plane had the touchdown, man, where daylight, I jump on a Spanish town bus and go over there.
So hold on now,
I'm
Grub.
going to the same man office.
Hold on.
No, I'm
hold
going to
on.
tell you what happened.
Okay.
Let me tell you what happened. No. I'm going to tell you what happened. Because when we were in Germany, there was a clip that came in the newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
We were out in the snow in our snow thing, and we played with snowball and enjoy ourselves. And so they were aware that we're in Germany. So he saw it. When I go to school, them say, "What's you guys? You go to Germany and you do these big things." I say, "Hey, I'm going to tell you already." So this is just a beginning. Watch me.
Mm-hmm. So what I wanted to find
Right.
out was, after you left the school, they asked you to leave. How did you finally find yourself with another set of musicians to have a band?
Okay, let me explain. I came out of school straight into a band,
Mm-hmm.
because my brother Conroy, yeah, man. When I was still in school, I was playing in that band, and that's one of the reasons the man them cut against me. Because them
Okay.
figure I was earning more money than them, the lecturer them.
Yes.
So I already had a band situation there,
Okay.
So I was cool. I went straight into employment,
Okay.
But you had the kind of regrets that, well, okay, education not complete, get your
Yes.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I was a young musician just cutting my teeth in the business. So I've been in music from ever since that time
Mm-hmm.
until now, and I've not changed professions, and I don't intend to change professions. And it has been good to me, everything I have acquired in life, and all my knowledge and everything
Mm-hmm.
of stuff, and the way I live and everything come through music. So it's
Wow.
a lifelong career.
So
It's not a career where them retire you. You have to retire yourself.
you have to retire yourself. So Germany would have been the first place outside of Jamaica that you would have gone.
Yeah. First time traveling, man. It was
How was
something
that?
else,
How was
so
that?
we're young, and how was it?
Uh-huh.
Well, it was great, and it was a bit tedious at times because the reggae thing was new
Mm-hmm.
to Europe. But Marcia Griffith was with us, and she recorded a couple songs in German and English. And Liberty Records was pushing her
Mm-hmm.
too, so she took reggae there. She was the front of it, and then we had two dancers and we play reggae thing, and the two dancers taught a German guy how to do the dances, and he taught the German people because I'm no German.
Okay.
So it was an interesting experience, and the person who took us up there was a multimillionaire.
Wow.
And so a lot of the big shows in Europe, in Germany, we got on him because he had that kind of clout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Because the following year, after we came back after the month, we went back again, and we went to more parts of Germany, and we went to Switzerland, and we toured there too and all. But by then now, the first time we went, the first trip, we did a TV show that transmitted to all of Germany. So a national TV with a lot of the bigger artists at the time who, European stars and Ray, all kind of people were, who kind of rubbed shoulders with that. We didn't, not really sink in.
Mm-hmm.
But the second time I went back now, there was a show called Aero Party that transmitted to all of Europe. So all of Europe saw the whole reggae thing and all of that. So when people go on, they must know the truth. The only thing we ever named Fab Five at the time we were called the reggaes.
The
I can
reggae.
research that
Mm-hmm.
anytime. The
The
reggaes.
reggae.
Yeah,
So
man.
when were you
Yeah, yeah.
called Fab Five?
That was 1969 the first trip, and then 1970 we went back for a 3 month stint.
Mm-hmm.
And then after all of that, now we came back from Germany. We decided to hit the road as a road band because we
Okay.
were resident at the club. I tell you, when we left school,
Mm-hmm.
we had that resident work there, and then we had another resident job at Hotel Kingston,
Mm-hmm.
which
Mm-hmm.
is where the Kingston School of Nursing is. No, it was Hotel Kingston. So
Okay.
we said, okay, we said we're not going back in any resident thing. So we rehearsed something, and a young lady, a Trinidadian from Holy Childhood said, look, because you know us through the Sing Out Jamaica group, and say, hey,
Mm-hmm.
we're doing a concert, Time, the school concerts were big things. Every Christmas, big thing on them get artists and thing, and it was a big celebration. So she said, you guys should play, and thing, and we're having Scotty and Inner Circle and, you, Ryan. Say, all right, what? Say, all right, not giving no artist, no artist, we do one make a show.
Mm-hmm.
She said, all right, fine. So we rehearsed for a good while. We rehearsed for about a month straight before the show. We get to show tight with a nice half hour.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that was the beginning of things. But after that concert, everybody talk about everybody called with every school concert in the carpet area. Winston Meritone, Blake we to play alongside him.
Mm-hmm.
Harry J, one record Derek Harriott, disco, musical chair, they was popular then.
Mm-hmm.
Swing, this disco popular then. Everybody want to perform with them. Because live music was a thing those days.
Yes.
Session go on and yeah. But
So
we in a circle terrible run that night, because them never see nothing like we.
mm-hmm.
Every man out there step a dance and we dress up crazy and everybody sing and play and yeah, it was something else,
we're gonna talk
And
about
that is why
those
everybody go talk about it.
right. We're going to talk about that Grub, but we want to take a little break. We're gonna play another of your another song from your album. Just drink a little water and then we'll soon come back.
No problem.
This is Cultural Mix, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the phone with the one and only Grub Cooper, and we're taking a little break here.
There's no snow on the ground, but there's that happy sound. There's Christmas in the air. No sleigh bells to ring, but good old carols to sing. 'Cause there's Christmas in the air. In this little corner of the world, the Christmas message can be heard. This is a wish to last throughout the year. Peace on earth, goodwill and good cheer. Happy faces you will meet as you walk down the street. There's Christmas in the air. Come and join this happy band. Come and sing a happy song. Oh, there's Christmas in the air. Let's not forget the meaning of Christmas and the reason why Christ came, born in a lowly manger bed on that very first Christmas day. Still, there's that small voice to be heard. Listen to every word. There's Christmas in the air.
Music there from Fab 5, and we have on the phone Grub Cooper. It's Cultural Mix, and we are in the studios of Fit FM 96.7. We want to pick up the people who are listening us, fitfmja.com. We hail you. We hail everybody, as a matter of fact, who is listening. We have some loyal listeners every week. They tune in. We want to pick up those who are listening via fitfmja.com. It's Cultural Mix. I'm your host, Bev Moonchild, and we have on the telephone the man who was in the Gang of Five. Grub?
That's right.
Yes, man. Welcome
That's
back.
me.
That's you.
Was in the Gang of Five. Listen, no? Was in the Gang of Five. I know I'm in Fab 5. How about that?
That's true. So 5 is your number, 5 is your number.
It
Powerful
seemed that
number
way.
there.
It seemed
Powerful
that
number.
way.
So before we went on the break, you were talking about the fact that you had come into a band, nothing else you don't know, everything is about music, and so we're going to talk about Fab 5 in detail now as a band known to everybody in Jamaica, household name. When I say Fab 5, we don't have to make no introduction. When we say Grub Cooper, we don't have to make any introduction. You are known worldwide. So let's go into that now with Fab 5.
Okay, so after Germany and all that kind of thing, and we hit the road, and we got Banadier at the end of that year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 1970, we hit the road, but that following year, because we were too late for maybe the nominations. We have been at the top ever since, Banadier, and the first recording we did as Fab 5 went to #1. Come Back and Stay was the first, recording, like I say, went #1 on RJR.
Mm-hmm.
It was the main station. So we did massive, man. We did everything back in the day. We did stuff, and sometimes like we were on billboards all over the place because we advertised for Texaco and all kind of thing. We were in every little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Every little thing. And, we kept on recording, and, I've encapsulated everything, because 50 years is a long time, and there's so much detail,
Yeah,
there's
so much things to talk
so
about.
many aspects to us.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had another hit that went on the top 10 called Chirpy Cheap. It was a chipmunk type of thing. It was an experimental thing, the chipmunk
Yeah.
song, them Alvin and right. So we did that as a first in Jamaica too. We did all of the first that went into the top 10. We did other songs. We did with Peter Scarlett. We did Oh Dad. The first song was Come Back and Stay. He did All I Want. He will come up and with the Shaving Cream. He'll come up and with the Jamaica Woman. He'll come up and with the whole series of soca hits. You Safe, All Night Party, Ring Road Jam, Feeling Horny, Good Body, All Night Party. We just go on down and go on till we say, we're going to Christmas music. It was a bam with the album named Christmas in the Sun, Never did so great the first year it released, But we said seasonal, it was alright. So by the following year, man, we had to do all videos. So it's the only fully original, it's the best-selling original Jamaican Christmas album.
Wow.
Every song on there was written by us, in our organization. No other album don't do that. Them always, cover that thing we did a long time.
We congratulate you on
that,
that, man.
One show.
Congratulate Fab 5. You see, you mentioned a song called Jamaican Woman, right?
Yeah.
Now, you tell me now, because we hear St. Mary Woman, where them we do, which one of them will give you 9 days, this Trelawney Woman. Who came up with those lyrics? And how you put them together?
Put it this,
how you know the different woman them in all of the parishes?
I can tell you what going on now. There was a gentleman that did the original version of it, named Jamaican Girl Them and Sugar and Salt. It was a mentor tune. And over time, in going all over the island, I say, but how them man they know them things, and a lot of what I say was kind of true. Like when you hear about what sign. No, because like when you about your birth sign, and people tend to believe them birth sign thingy. So you're a Scorpio, Lord, man, you're revengeful. Or you're a Scorpio, man, we sting and and all of them kind of thing. And Aquarius, we are leaders, and, the various things. Everybody have them little vibes. So same way, people adapt certain way. Them you know, each parish have their own little peculiarities. So
Uh-huh.
going through Jamaica now I found my own peculiarities, and some of them coincided with the original writers thingy.
Uh-huh.
So it was something that it's something that I adapted to suit my thing, understand?
Mm-hmm,
So I call it Jamaican woman instead of Jamaican girl,
Yeah, yeah.
you know? And so we took it to every parish, and we said people that like this thing, you know, because it pointing to what they are,
Mm-hmm,
you know?
mm-hmm,
And they come all the way around, boom, 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 boom. And we couldn't say what Kingston woman them really do on the recording, what you can imagine, right? But the Trelawney woman is a serious lot, and when you need a friend, them always pan spot.
Not true.
You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Of course it's true. Of course it's true.
We're going to take
You
a
know,
little
them
piece of
serious
that
for
song.
life,
We're going
and
to take a little piece of that
them
one,
serious
Greg.
for life and thing,
Grub.
man, and them always there for you.
We'll take a
Them
little
always
piece of the
there, you know what I
Jamaican
mean?
woman. Just a little
And they want
piece.
them, and they want them again. 9 days at the center and want them, you know. Them a go there, wanna trouble them, right? Don't trouble them. Alright.
Now every country say them have nice woman, but some not so nice, you must
And
understand.
the Kingston woman, them love everything, them love, and them love to swing, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah.
What you say about the
Yeah,
St.
what
Thomas
is it?
woman then? What you say about St. Thomas woman?
And them also, and them is very kind, but as you wink your eye, them broke a line.
Them broke a what?
Them very kind.
Them broke a lime.
Broke a line.
Line.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Line, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
What about the St.
Understand?
James woman them?
Yeah. Them nice, all right. But them love them, man, and them, no, and them. St. James woman love to be free,
Uh-huh.
you know, independent. And when them have them money, them love to spree.
Yes,
So,
man.
you know, and it's true, you know, cause hey, actually, look, when we used to play Moby every Sunday, you know,
Uh-huh.
play Montego Beach and them every afternoon and things for many years, every Sunday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And you find that most of the audience that come out was women. And them not come with no man, them just come out and pay them money and come enjoy themselves and
Yes,
go them
man.
yard.
That is St.
And
James
then-
woman.
Yeah, man, I had a set of girl down there, them named the jet setters, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, them they control Mobile, man. Anyway, the action, them run Mobile, man. And it's just women and them just go and enjoy themselves.
What about the Westmoreland
You know?
ones?
So that was really a true thing. Westmoreland, no, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mercy.
Westmoreland.
Them work Westmoreland no man work hard. It's I don't know, man. Westmoreland no man always act shy.
The act
Them
shy.
shy.
Yes.
And if you know, them always act shy. And if you come on too strong, you know you can't get no
You
blind.
can't get no blind.
Them not gonna let you go.
They not let you
No,
in at all.
no. If you come on and you say, yo, my girl, you see me,
Yes.
you know, like you know, and carry on. Them drawing at them shell, and them can't.
You have to
with
take your
that, you know.
time with the
Very
Jamaica,
reserved,
with the
you know what I mean?
Westmoreland one them.
Very reserved, you know.
Some of them are channel and we make you ball. Now every country say them have nice woman, but some not so nice.
Lord, man, all kind of arms house.
Hold on, no,
And
Grub.
then St. Elizabeth one.
Grub, no. Stop, Grub, stop. Tell me about the Clarendon woman now. Let me hear what you say about the Clarendon woman.
Oh, the kind of
Yes.
them love style and fashion. Them fashionable girl, them man.
Eh.
Right? But Walana, yeah, but them love life. Them love life stormy and full of passion.
Uh-huh.
So, you know what I mean? It's stormy, man. Maybe they're the kind of girl when the man will come and say, where they there? So you see me now, I'm a big man, you know.
Okay.
And then after that, and then after that, everything nice. And next man, everything nice again. And really,
Okay.
with them kind of way. And St. Catherine man love baby, but them plan them life, you know.
Yeah,
So them not
intelligently.
have baby arbitrary. Aye. I say it go. The real thing, you know.
And we can't talk with the
the real
Kingston
thing.
woman them do.
I tell you already. Kingston woman love everything. Them love.
They love everything.
Them love and them love to swing.
Yes, man, they love
Yeah.
everything. They love everything. The town woman them. We
Yeah,
know
man, I
that.
tell you, man.
Yes, man, a town woman them.
Yeah, man. I want to big up my lifelong friend Constance, you know. Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm sure she's listening. Yeah, man.
Which parish she's
cool
from?
customer. She St. Thomas originally,
So she will broke a
But
line.
depend sometime at Kingston. Aye. You know what I mean? Yeah, she will broke a line. You know? Yeah, man. So,
So
yeah, I
Grub,
have some good friends. I have some good, yeah.
yes, man. Talk about the good friends because I want to talk about radio play in the early time when you started, as opposed to live music and so on.
To know. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, well, let me tell you. Let me the couple more big up and then I move to that.
Yes.
So I don't know Paula, Enid, them probably, in a Canada, a tune in and thing, and Grace, my friend Grace in a Florida. That I'm a lifelong friend,
Okay.
super duper, big up. And then you have Dan in a New York and Lana them in New York and all over the place and the Jamaica I've worked for them. I'm a big up my wife. She's somewhere in the house.
Somewhere in the
I don't know what she don't know, but I know. No, not there also. No, she not there near me now because
Okay.
I want like a silence and thing. Which
Yes.
she cool man.
Mm-hmm.
And big up Frankie in the band and some good sparring man. And then tomorrow now I have to big up one special big up. Cause tomorrow is my bonafide birthday, Sister P. Me call a song for her.
Okay.
I'm telling you, what tomorrow it will play. Yeah man, a bonafide happy birthday when it come.
When it come tomorrow, yes, for your
right?
sister.
Yeah, man, I see know it go.
Sister P.
Anyway, make a move on now, right?
Radio play.
Make a move on. So, the airplay situation, round about the time, you remember when The Harder They Come as a film came out? With Jimmy Cliff, man, Harder They Come.
Yes, yeah.
Prior to that, somewhere within the ambits of like 1970, 71-ish at them time, that is when the whole Piola thing really take a hold.
70s?
Before that, music was played on merit more or less prior to 1970-71. And I am telling you the facts how this thing go. And what happened, it gradually take a hold, just like the gun violence gradually take a hold when politicians are give out gun to boy in the area. See? And them thing it did cute at the time. Then it take a hold and now it hell to get rid of it. Piola is such now that you can't get rid of it so easily. You can with the stroke of the pen. But then we find another way around it. But the Piola thing is one of the reasons why a lot of good music don't come through on the airwaves.
Yeah.
Because the people who make good music, they make good music because they love the profession. Really great music at talking and them write them thing good and arrange it good and spend money on them thing good. But them not have money
to pay
the Piola situation. Enough time people, some people are the artists, and them know a couple drugs, man, and couple of them, and some ganja, man, and Ray, and drop money per man at the thing there. And so, obviously, they get preference over other people because they might drop money for get thing play.
Yeah.
Right? And so, the music industry now, the broadcast music industry, is the way it is because the best music don't come to the fore. So, sometimes I might have a really great song, and it go abroad and say, so, hold on, we don't know that tune there.
You
The
don't
man
get it on the
releasing tune
radio.
in Jamaica and make him tune. But because abroad, generally, more often than not, you don't have a Piola situation. Them play music on merit. You still have 1 or 2 stations, don't get me wrong. And in Jamaica, then can cut it out. All you have to do is say that Piola is a form of extortion and it will attract the penalties that extortion attracts.
Yeah.
As it is now, them don't have it on nothing. Right? It is just morally wrong right now. But the law can't do nothing. But if a man set up a sting operation, they will hold some people because of that. And hold a man and say, boy, you bribe a man, and you take more.
Yeah.
Them all, someone else all have a nerve. If I tell you about, no man go put hand in the song. And them not give no money for record.
I forgot put
no
hand
money
in
to
the
mix
song.
again, money to and they're mad. They're mad. Those who not guilty no say nothing. But those who guilty don't talk to me. But I'm saying some of them all want flip side of your tune. When you start in there as version, boy, I feel them little cut that. It no fear you can name DJ Ray or Ray where you know make no music. You depend on we figure your music say name DJ Ray.
Exactly,
So
because
don't bother with we.
you don't have any
Saying
music to play.
No, I'm not deal with them. I'm not defend them either. Right? I'm not defend guy who take a CD road a pirate it. Or some man they even know me to write and I say, you know them 4-5 tune. I say, hey, I say, go. Well, in New York, I say man Man, from Broadway, a pirate, you think, I just laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I just laugh.
$100,
It's a record.
$100 for it a roadside, and you have put so much work in the thing, and
You know that
somebody
man
just
show you,
and
man. Them
selling
have
it for
no respect.
$100.
Let me tell you, a lot of people in this country, them only have respect for you as a musician or an entertainer when you pan top, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When you're out there, you probably popular have to record and more. Say, yeah, man, I know them youth, you know them man, they'll power with them, carry on.
Mm-hmm.
Them no respect musician. You have you have certain insurance, you see. I don't have an insurance company, to be honest. There is insurance policies that we can get, you know.
I know.
Because the music, right, because musician is regarded
A
as
high risk,
like
high risk.
soldier
I
and
know.
pilot
I know. I
and
know.
thing.
Yeah.
And you know another thing too, you have a girlfriend or a wife who now work, see, and she go and go take out sitting at one of them. I'm not gonna nobody no plug.
Mm-hmm.
One of them place where you can get furniture and appliances and thing and thing. And you go in there and them say, so who is your reference? Who's your guarantor? And say, oh yeah, man, my husband, you know, or
Mm-hmm.
my man, you know, so, you know, and them we give my wife it, you know, but
Yeah.
let me come in there.
You don't
So
get
yeah,
it.
man, is Grub Cooper musician. Yes, I know that, but you know, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
It's kinda, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And me is the one now who probably my wife could take out it or
Or
somebody.
you have to go pay for
I
it.
have to pay for it anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, but yet them now give me,
Mm-hmm.
you understand? And part of that, I don't blame the system, you know. I blame them for the insurance part. But let me tell you something, man. I blame the musician them who don't stick to them obligation. They make a better nails for themselves. You know, and as a result, now them broad brush all away. Them broad brush all away, so they all away are rum drinking, ganja smoking,
Yeah.
whoremongering guys. You know, and them broad brush it, right? Because I can speak the Queen's English.
Mm-hmm.
And I can, you know, I rub shoulders with the best of the best and the worst of the worst, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I regard myself as being pretty bright because you can't be dumb and write good songs,
You can't.
you know, or you can't adequately represent and go into different forums and you're talking on some serious topic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when people asking you about about like the what is the economic consequence of poorly done Caribbean music on the population of the Caribbean. I have to talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
I will elaborate on it. So if you're not bright, so you're not no little ganja smoking, you know, whatever them labels. You know, a lot of us brighter than we put them on road.
Yes, as you talk
You know,
about a
But
topic
it is,
like that.
but it's not our thing. It's not our thing. But we can do, you know. I mean, I don't know about the regard him as dumb because if all right, you can look upon dumb as two ways. It's either your book bright and you can go to university and you body top and you sweat and get pure A and get road scholarship. But you can be bright and be road smart.
Yeah.
You're just as good as them things. So you can do. Them can do it.
That's true.
Right? And the irony about it, look, if you go up a university library, there are theses within that library that I give information that them can get them degree. You understand me? I say, yeah, enough of them have certain kind of job now and they might go on with They might remember send me, tell them some facts that they may not go on with me. But some people go up there and study music and them is professor of music and them play one note on the instrument. Them know not the feel for know. Some other people writing and them getting for fan we and from other sources and them is professor and them is whatever and authorities. The authority them pop music industry is we guys play night. You know.
You talk
First of
about
all, we who did it from its infancy. You know, and go and let them know. We did it before reggae born.
Yeah.
You know, we did it from Skyrock Steady and go on. You know.
You talk about
So
the paper that you would have to go and you'd have to speak. So you talk about the level of intelligence. The music as an influencer. Some people will say...
Well, put it this way. Yeah, man, I can answer you straight up. There is few things in life. Maybe the film industry, you know, I would say is a greater influence on people than music. Music probably would be the second most influential thing. Everywhere you turn in life, music is at the forefront of it. If you go a movie and you see the most gruesome scene come up and why them surround the brother, you know. If you don't have the music where they do zoom, 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 zoom and thing, it don't have the same effect, right? Or a guy now, I meet this girl and know I love you with all my heart. You know, I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Yes,
Oh,
man.
it's so beautiful in the moonlight. And yeah, they can music up play down.
Music, yeah.
Right? Our cartoon are gone. All you see them are run up and down, you know, the music for the pow, 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 you know, you have it. You know, make no sense. You know, you're going and dance or sitting there and you just did shake up yourself and do all kind of dance to what? If no
And
music,
yes.
not there. The music is everywhere. Why the politician them draft away? Boy, we need to convey a message, you know. Them could have talk till them blow. Right? Put on a tune with the same message where them try to talk. Every man start react to it. Music is a powerful tool. So we no no qualms or no problem. If you don't know, we are powerful people. We can influence a nation to the good or bad. You know.
And
so them should realize that them don't joke with we, no mess with we. Right? Because we can say one thing about somebody and it gone viral. And that's somebody other than them so we, but we can do it in a way where poetic license and things can get around it.
yes.
Right? So now mess with musician, we're powerful. We make or break people with them think them ultra powerful and with a couple tune. I go against them policy or whatever them I do. They have a bow, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we need to just put that out there because there are some persons who say that the music is not an influence, and you have another set of people because people talk about the influence that the music will have now on, for example,
Well,
the youth.
make I tell you something. Music can put you in any mood. Any and every mood. Now, to a young man who coming up, and let me say this to you all, you know. Before you put something on a record, think what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Because there's life after music, number one. There are kids out there who will influence. You have children yourself. You know, you're gonna be able one day after music, you go and try to get a job in a corporate Jamaica. You know, and they're gonna say, oh, you're the one always talking about killing people, no?
Yes.
And them now go get no work. Right? And the thing is, and the same one who was young artist, you don't know if on a time I know a turn Christian. You must know your record, man, and you can defend it. And your children supposed to can listen more or less. What you are out there saying and what you represent. Because you become a role model by default.
Yeah.
Kind of going at the thing for the role model. You're going to because you want to make money and get little popular and thing and get two girl. But people say, boy, yo, you're my hero, you know, you. Yeah, man, you know. And so you become part and parcel of them. So man, I'll put out all them little funny thing about all them thing about matey. We just stir up people, you know. You know, you man are good like you matey. Poi, rubbish. Keep that to yourself. You know. If you have a cohort of people that like that kind of thing, yeah man, fine, because it name pop music, so you know, music that for everybody for listen. Now you have different tastes and flavors. But think about you, the individual, because the people around don't know what they want till them hear it.
Yeah.
Contrary to what people say, boy, that the people want, you know. Them don't know, say that them want. And you feed it to them and then them want it. So if you feed them consciously, kind of like big up all them man who stick to the conscious throughout the years.
Yeah.
And don't bow, you know, to the little disposable music or coming like cigarette lighter. You know, I salute you guys. It's not my thing if I have something to say in terms of absolute uplifting and black thing and thing. I will say it. But those who have that as their mainstay and them cool away there, yeah man, better thing, better bet that. You know, just like me tell you, me take the high road. We make music, you know, for people enjoy and dance and feel nice about life and be happy. Because sometimes music, like I said, cover every mood, so you know, want too much thing and depressing.
Yes.
You know.
You want something
so much
uplifting and happy,
man.
yeah.
You know, don't you know the problem come with solution.
Yes.
Make tune about solution. What you have to do.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I always
because you know, don't be a part of the problem.
I always think
so that is my take on it. So
yes. When you spoke about the person who doing the kind of music that's not so influencing, you know, positively, and any day you know they can turn a Christian. You know what I always think? For example, those women and men who would do some kind of music were really derogatory. Later on in life, they become a Christian. I always wonder if them collect the royalty still from the music that was so derogatory now that them turned Christian? It is a thought I always have.
Well, the thing is, well, put it this way: if them don't collect the royalties, it gonna remain in escrow. And when they die, it may go to them kids and all of that. But having said that, the thing is, what you were can't necessarily define you, you know. Because let their conscience be them guide. Anytime they hear a certain song, them gonna cringe. Say, my goodness, what was I thinking when I made it? But you have to deal with what they are today.
Yeah.
In other words, your history don't define you. If you say, boy, I'm bad that time, I'm always bad. I don't get no chance to be good. You can't. No time can't good. You know. Or I say, but he was a good man. A good man who will come in bad now. What defines is what you are now.
In the moment.
History is just a guide so that you don't make a mistake again in either way. Or you deal with things different.
Yes.
You know. That people are kind of aware of your background when you do meet somebody. And they say, so what kind of man are you, or what kind of girl are you? You have to go into your history so that the man understand and say, oh, so them went through the growing pains, or them used to do about mischief and the things when them a teen, oh, okay, them settle down in their 20s, oh, beat the books, get a good degree, nice, get mature, yeah, man. So there's a thing called maturity. So sometimes people, a lot of times, sometimes people say, if I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't do, da. Like I would have said, no, if I knew now what I knew then, I probably wouldn't be smoking. I smoke cigarette, I don't smoke herb no more. You know, because herb drive me too far. I mean, I like how I feel when I burn herb, you know, just, you know, to hell with the world kind of thing. I don't like that. But at the time, I think it's cute as a teen now, you go around corner and you puff your cigarette, you know. But you never get the kind of deep knowledge to say, look, it's addictive, it can be this and that. You think it's a phase you go through. Just like when you're young and you just drink up the rum for show off with your friend. And be like, yeah, man, what? Last night, me and one of my friends were drunk. But it's the beginning of something. But you know, nobody to guide you through it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you still
and if
smoke?
that you were a drinker, yeah, and you were a drinker in your 20s, but now you're mature, you have children, and you do rare. You don't drink no more, so what? They're more brand new as a drinker.
Yeah.
No, it's how you are now.
Do you still smoke now?
What's that?
No, I'm asking if you still smoke.
Yeah, man. I still smoke, but people, oh Lord, I'm tired for people come down upon me. You know, some things where other people have now. I always say to them, so look, if you stop eat so much cash, you will stop smoke.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
Or if you stop eat so much chocolate, or challenge them. But the truth is,
yes,
I think I know my body quite well, and so far, I'm knock phone.
Or knock wood, you have to knock wood on the phone.
It not really bother me yet.
It not bother you yet.
You know. But at this stage of my life, some people, the stuff I enjoy smoking, not because I'm under pressure, because I have my release valves. So I'm not go under pressure. I take one cigarette. My release valve is that. I'm gonna go sit down.
Yes.
Understand? Right. You know, I think I see what give me trouble. So you what? That.
Yeah.
Lock up that. That's how me roll.
Yeah.
Me have a problem in a relationship. When it going, that I'm gone. Me have my release valve.
Yes.
You know
How
what I mean?
important are
so
those?
Smoking is.
How important are the release valves as we go through, not only as
musicians, man,
but as people
yeah,
generally?
because even now with COVID and things is a problem to a lot of people. Them don't have any release valves. And them have a lot of things pent up. And it manifests itself in road rage, you know, in all kind of rage, you know, box down one, you know, shout at them picnic, you know, beat them picnic at them when the man frustrate the woman. Your release valve really is your outlook on life. You know, count to 10, take a deep breath and try and ease yourself.
Yeah.
And say, this too will pass.
It
Because, you know, people go through moods. That's why we are human, you know. But it's how you deal with it. Don't be afraid to talk to somebody, no matter what the thing feels crucial. They feel you really need to talk. Talk to somebody, man, who, especially a confidant. So, boy, I really have an issue with a particular thing. And, you know, I have to share it with somebody. You know, they are listening here, you know, and you advise them as best you can. If they ask for an opinion, you give an opinion. If them ask for advice, you give advice. Right? And how me look at it, if them not take the advice I give, then me not to them nobody come to me for no more. If them come for an opinion, fine, you can come back again. You know, what's your take on such and such?
Yes.
We say, look, me in this situation, why you advise? And I say, no, man, you feel left her alone, you know. And then them don't leave and think. No, then can come back to me if something else up. You know, or a woman in that situation. No, she can't come back to me. Come in and penny her. Because I say, no, man, you're not serious. Man, you just want, you never want me advise you want an opinion.
Yes, you talk
But
about
people must...
persons who need this this release valve. Musicians on a whole, entertainers on a whole, are seen as people who maybe, well, you just not have so much problems, but we find that a lot of entertainers have struggles that they have to deal with. But what we see is not what really is. So the music or the entertainment is like a facade or like a plaster for some of them, you know? But the real things that happen...
And I understand what you're saying, but what it is this. Do not judge a musician or a famous person based on their fame. Appreciate the fame and be proud of the fame and be amazed at the fame, you know, and say, boy, you're so great and whatever. That is probably the alter ego, if that's where you want to put it, or it is their job. It's like you meet some people in a corporate Jamaica, and you walk in and, hi, good morning, can I help you? Oh, just have a seat over there. Mr. Brown will be with you in a minute, and come back again. And would you like to drink some coffee? They are nothing like that.
Yes.
But them do it because of the workplace and the work ethics and all of that thing, and protocol dictate how them rest. But see them in real life, most chat up, the most bad mind, the most vindictive, the most whatever. So the thing is, judge a musician. When you get to know a musician, appreciate what they do and what they talk about, and appreciate them craft.
Right.
And you may not get to know them because you can't get close to them, but believe me, them is regular people, just like you.
Yes, man.
And if you can look at it that way, then you have the misgivings. However, the valve that musicians have, remember, we made the point about music being an outlet.
Yes.
It taps into every one of your moods. So we can tap into, put on some of our music or another person's music. And because we are musically inclined, it releases that release. And a lot of people out there who don't play music is them release also.
Yeah.
You know,
that is true.
Once them into the music space, very little can bother them. You know, so people must find whatever it takes for you to really release and exhale and thing, you know, especially linking with other people. There are too many people in life now who up in age and, you know, them used to be a particular way, having a circle of friends because maybe them was the talk of the town and thing, not finding themselves because them spend too much time doing frivolous things. And now them up in years and it's lonely heart, you know, especially women, they you know, no. Man, no want them no more.
Lord have mercy.
Them probably in a menopause. Them now go ray.
Lord have mercy.
So all of them and them used to look them and chase them down, you know, and no longer there. And the people who were them peers in the same position as them, you know.
I want to talk into that because that is an important thing. Having a circle of friends, having a circle that, as you mentioned, as you become older, you have some real people that can assist you or continue to help you to be grounded.
Yeah, man.
We're going to take a little break. We're going to take a break and come back and we talk about the circle of friends and how important that is. We on the line with Grub Cooper. I call him a cultural icon. Fab 5, no introduction needed, and it's cultural mix. We'll be back with you shortly.
For the taste of homegrown chicken as you remembered it, hormone-free, treated with care. Heart and Soul Cancer Foundation of Jamaica, perfectly homegrown chicken. Great taste, great price. To place your order today, call 876-802-5176 or 876-587-6920. That's Heart and Soul Cancer Foundation of Jamaica, perfectly homegrown chicken. Like I said, great taste, great price.
This is Fit FM 96.7. Duncan Trelawney.
Cultural mix. Every Friday afternoon, 6 to 8 p.m. with Bev Moonchild and Fit FM 96.7. And we tune in every Friday. We lock in. I Shadrach said that.
Let us rejoice and be glad. The Savior come. The Savior come. Let us rejoice and be glad. The Savior come to save mankind. In a manger he was born. 'Twas the first Christmas morn. Shepherds saw a wondrous sight when angels came with the news that night. The Virgin Mary bore a son to touch the lives of everyone. Wise men come from country far, following that shining star. So guide us all to you, dear Lord, so we can worship you in one accord. Oh, let us rejoice and be glad. Oh, the Savior come, the Savior come to save mankind. Let us rejoice and be glad. The Savior come to save mankind. Say it one more time. Let us rejoice and be glad. The Savior come. The Savior come. The Savior come.
Afternoon, 6 to 8 p.m. Fit FM 96.7. Every Friday. We lock in.
And the
I
angel
Shadrach
said unto her,
We're back with you. It's Cultural Mix on Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music, and I am your host, Bev Moonchild. We are in an awesome discussion, interesting discussion with the one and only Grub Cooper. We're hearing everything, and there is still enough more to hear. Grub, welcome back.
Yeah, man, we're here.
Yes, man. Good to
And
have
what
you.
is good about this thing, Let me tell you something, Bev. You see me as a person interview. You can ask me anything you ask me,
Okay.
If something weird, I might say, I stand on the fifth, Other than that, no one ask me anything, man.
Right.
Man, okay, man, yo, my back broad, man.
Your back
Yo, I
broad.
can defend what me say,
Okay. I like
What you
that.
mean,
I
man?
love that. All right, so Grub, we
Yeah,
spoke
man.
earlier
Yeah,
about
man.
the circle of friends, and it's not only important for musicians or
Yeah,
people
man.
in entertainment, but generally speaking, there is that thing that when you reach at a point or you reach, you still need to have people that are genuine, people who are friends, people you
Yeah,
can talk
man.
to.
You need some soulmates. You need some soulmates, man.
Yes.
I have some soulmates around me, differently to the friend, and them is friends, but you just click a kind of way, and really involve in any the emotional, physical involvement. Then
Yes.
But some people around me, some female people, and them nice, man. Crystal and Camille and them people, Bonify, man, Rachel, Bonify, and there's just no involvement with that, but them is like soulmates. You click with them, and you can be my bridge, is a soulmate, 'Cause I don't necessarily involve a female. You have a bridge, who you click, and that will keep you. Them thing to keep you grounded and keep another grounded. And if you have a real friend, you don't have to work on the friendship. People talk like that, so you have to work on friendship. You don't really have to work at anything because you click naturally, because it's a
Yeah.
whole mental thing. We turn in one another head. Like a marriage and thing.
Yes.
You don't really have to work on a marriage in the strict sense of it, You have to really just tolerant. But you don't have to work on it because you never work on nothing in the first place for you love the woman or
Yeah.
whatever, you know what I mean? And love really and truly, love not really change, Love can become dormant, but it now go change. If you and somebody split, you love what that person represent. That's why you even love people in death, they die and you still love them. That love is still there.
Yes.
It's that intangible thing that binds you. But people get it wrong. Too little problem go on and then go on. Whoa, Timmy don't love she no more. And the man say, me no want to see him again. No, that never really occurred in the first place. You love the man, you may not love what him do. In order for the thing broke up, or you love the woman, but you don't love what she do. But love is just there.
Yeah,
And
never
so
changes.
your friends around have the same kind of love. And try make a friendship. Well, not try, but hope that your friendships last, because people's lives take different turns. Some people migrate for whatever reason, or sometimes lose touch because them life go east, your own goes. But try to keep in touch with those who are you on a click, with people who good for you. The people them who supposed to be, your peers in school or in your community and thing. You don't make peer pressure hold you, because you think that you belong. If you don't do that, you don't belong. The whole of them are smoke ganja, but you're not a ganja smoker, and you smoke because you want to feel big. No, that is the wrong kind of group for you, par amongst. Make it different, because I make peer pressure. Think that especially at a school, influenced by that, because them ultimately have their life to live to, and the things you do is done in the moment. Because when they are feed them yard and feed them ends, them probably will operate totally different to them operate at school.
Right.
But at school is a little free reign where
Yeah.
they can go on and live out some of them fantasy.
Yes.
But try and keep your friendships. And through thick and thin, keep your friendships. Because that is how it is. And the whole thing about somebody having your back, yeah, man. People around you who have your back is your real friend, and you must have them back to you.
Yeah.
Real friend.
Yes.
And once you can do that, and then you must be able to reason. Agree to disagree, cuss out and come right back together. That is
back.
real,
Yeah.
real
friends.
friendship.
Yes.
And nothing can shake that. And it must be that if there's anything within your grasp for that person, when you know it's a really true bona fide soulmate and friend, when you think about it and say there's nothing in your power you wouldn't do for them. If things outside their hands you can't do nothing, and there's nothing in their power they wouldn't do for you. And that is what is the perfect situation. And more people need that,
Yes.
We stop the whole thing about everybody knowing each other and being friends, because the society changed in a way where a man kind of, just try socialize or differently. Say, wait, I'm so fast. So like me live in an area now. I mean, I know 90% of live inside here. No necessarily a fault of their own, just the system.
Yes.
Most of them work 9 to 5. When I'm there, I might push out and may come in after hours when COVID not about. So when I really link up, them will let me heal me up, because them say, yeah, up on TV. I say, oh, good show, man, or good song. But, sit down, even out on a little feel or whatever, and talk about life and talk about whatever. We're too Americanized.
Yes.
You have neighbor where live.
And you don't know
where live
them.
Literally a fence away, you don't know them. And
You
you
don't
say
know them.
a murderer or them a kidnapper.
Yeah.
And you don't know nothing about them. And them thing never stop in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And black people are communal people, We love link up, man. And so our whole ancestry come now. We love link. This is why in the district everything, if John Brown daughter pass scholarship, man, everybody happy for John Brown daughter.
But we have,
and it's a whole district that win.
We have
and we have a little of it. We have some of it left, because in all where you're seeing both would come from. Anytime when I race at the whole district, man, all of them run with him.
Everybody run and everybody
and
win.
I'm proud of them. Yes, man. Yes. But you need more of that.
You talk about us having not only musicians, but general people in general having a friend and people to have your back and so on. But nowadays, when you listen some of the music, Grub, so much of the music is talking about friend, and you don't trust nobody, and you don't trust nobody, and you don't have no friend, and it has so much of that kind of thing.
And the people them just preach pure negative.
Yeah.
If you preach negative all the while, right, both in your music life or your professional life and in your normal everyday life, if you preach negative and you court negative, then negative will follow you. if you quote positivity, deal with positive things, look towards solutions
Yes.
and all of that, then that kind of good will follow you. And the thing about it is everybody is simple things, you know. If people, if I see me like I say, look, try and make the world a better place than how you
Then how
found
you
it.
found it, yeah.
And I'm talking to one person. If you do it, me do it, your friend them do it, then it may not be perfect, but it will be much better than it is. If everybody take that resolution, even if it's one person, you pull with you to be a good person. It multiplies, and that is how the thing work.
Has a domino
know?
effect, yeah.
And this is one of the things why people I am upset that them commercialize Christmas too much. There's a balance, you know. The balance was great back in the day, where the churches are more active. I know COVID showed things this year, but Christmas is this thing, and you get this feeling of warmth, you know, more loving, caring thing. The music, and it's the music too, you know, it tone you in a way, and it regrown children, you know, picking them get robbed of them Christmas thing, man. It no fear. Too much commercial thing, man. And commercial thing, yes, but involve the picnic them now, man. Lord. Look how much thing can go on Emancipation Park for the picnic them. All the things. And enough of them, you know, even in December when them a break up for holiday. Have some great items of them Christmas program, you know.
Yeah.
Why not when school closed, man, have a thing all Emancipation Park or during Christmas week or whatever, where each night you have different item. And the children them come to them thing now, man. Because them don't know it already, you know. Because them do it at them school concert, you know, and dance and do them Santa thing and do them rare. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it no right, man. Picnic get robbed of all of this thing now, man. A pure, big TV and car and war. Picnic no drive car. And all kind of sitting them a bring forward. So the picnic them deal, man.
Yes.
You know, it rigged for picnic, man. Just give them the one time a year. The one time other than them birthday. With them control, man. Lord.
You talk about
Just let them
children.
control. And
You talk about
if you
children,
picnic them
Grub.
too. And if,
You talk about children. Do you have children?
I have one child. Sometimes people wonder and say, big musician like a one son you have. Yeah, man, my son in Florida. Nice boy, I'm named Chris.
Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hi,
Hope you're
Chris.
listening.
Yes,
Yeah.
man. Yes.
It's spelled
okay.
different. Spelled different. But him is a good youth and thing, and him married, and him have two grandsons and a granddaughter.
How is it spelled?
Lovely children. And
You say it's spelled different. How it's spelled?
Kristoffer.
Okay. Christopher.
I just saw me drop it from.
Fra-
Yeah, I just want to spell with this. Whenever I spell with this CHRIST.
We know you, man. So
You know,
you're
whatever.
a deviant
No.
from long time.
We
We know you.
we're artists. We're artists, I would think like a different.
Yes,
you
yes,
know.
yes, yes.
So film thing kind of, yeah. kinda
And he's
different
not
than
into
thing.
music. Is
But
he
he's a
into
very-
music, by the way?
He's a very nice young man, if I do say so myself.
Wow. Yeah.
Him
Is
very
he into
talented.
music?
Him very talented as a drummer,
Okay.
and him doing other stuff with him life.
Uh-huh.
You know, him could be anything. Him used to be a track star and back in the day when him go Queen's Prep and them. Yeah, and him the movie when him Cool Runnings, you know that movie, right?
Yeah.
You see the little youth talk about Sanka, you dead,
Uh.
and thing. Am my son that?
Ah, okay.
That's my son.
So he's into
Yeah,
entertainment.
Yeah, him brave man. Him not like a problem. If back in the day, I don't know about now, but back in the day when I'm a youth, I had a trip play. I say, okay, we want 4 dancers to come and dance competition. My first one jump on stage. Him not have no fear of them. Him have no fear of the cameras or anything like that.
Okay, okay,
Or the
okay.
bright light. Him just have that. You know.
You think
I'm
you think
but, you know, I
entertainers
don't.
and musicians should encourage their children to, you know, to come in the field?
Well, with my son, I bought him a little drum set. It's called a Kiddies Pro when he was like 3-4 years old. Him kind of fool around and then him leave it alone, come back to it at 12, you know, the bigger drum, and him leave it alone. Him play now, him play some little group more time, but that's not his mainstay. But I didn't force it on him. If him never play one note, it would be alright with me.
Okay.
But him doing him had the little producing now and little studio thing, him at the little keyboard and the little thing him have him call and say, Daddy, this sound right? And I said, no, you have to do that and do that. But you know, it's just something him like to do.
Okay.
If it come up big time for him, then fine. I'm more interested in being a pilot. Him kind of at where I was, you know, to get
Wow.
him little private lifestyle, really. Yeah,
Okay, okay. So
But him,
Chris are going with things, man.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. But our we role is that me and him is like brother. You know, when me go Florida and thing and him come pick me up, I say, yo, a precious cargo, you have not this one, nobody with the fast driving, kind of thing. And him kind of ease up, you know, but him good, man, and man, him move really good,
Yes.
you know, and me move, the way me move with my youth, man, in a public, me not feel no when I walk by in the street and hug him up, man. You know, walk
Talk
and
to
hug
me,
him up
Grub.
and I walk
How
with him.
important it is for parents. We're not only talking about musicians this evening or entertainers. We're talking about general now, people. How important it is for fathers to have that kind of relationship with their sons, with them a brethren, you know?
It's important because your father basically by biology, you know. But they play the role of a father now. You have to be a friend to your youth, and you must be fair to the youth and don't give him a false sense or whatever. Him a wrong door, you say, "Why am I defending him? I'm a son." No, go with that. You cannot do that because you're not doing him a favor. You're doing him foolishness. You know, you dry him up. What I did to my son, tough love is what matter.
Tough
You
love.
love him, but you're tough on him because you're teaching him lessons, life lessons, right? And once you can achieve that, it's not easy all the while. And a lot of times the youth, them not spend as much time at home, you know, like before. But you spend average 8 hours at home, more 8 hours, 8 live hours at home. When you're asleep, you're just asleep. 8 hours between school and work, we call it school. Roughly 8 hours, somewhere around them time, you know, school activity and what
Yeah.
have you. So you have to have good influences. You get good influences at school, pretty much, and try put the good influences at home. There is a time when you know the influence because you're asleep. So if you get the good influence at home, good influence at school, good influences if you go to church, not force them, but say go to church and hear about the Creator, man, and not force you still, you know, you, but go look at read the Bible and you know look into things. Then the youth them will come up better, especially during them formative years, 3 years to 8, 9, 10. This all of the principles and all them values and things in life, push that in them brain. That's why you inculcate that in them brain. Even if when them turn 12, 13 and 10, I'm a big man. By them age 14, 15, all the way you teach them come right back.
Come right
And you'll
back,
get
yeah.
a good kid. But as you now you spoil them and do foolishness and defend them at the wrongs and carry on the most way. Then you can roll back the clock again because that is the most receptive time in them life. You teach them music when them young like that too. Them very receptive to everything. Learn like a sponge, man. Ooh, just suck up everything.
Yeah.
But if you fool around with that, sorry for you. And another thing, don't ever use your picnic them as a wedge between you and your woman or vice versa. Woman don't use your picnic as a wedge between you and the man. Meaning says a bargaining chip at all. Just like what Mama Bear, you know, where according to the reports, it's some kind of feud between, you know.
That is what happened.
And them take away the picnic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying at the news. Don't take the picnic no response for them thing. I'll kidnap picnic or gunpowder. Can I eat that thing there? You know? You can't hold them as pawn, man. Them no ask to come in. When them come, the very least you can do is take the best care of them.
Yeah, no matter
Right,
what
if you had a
happened.
bad life, right, if you had a bad childhood, say, well, my father used to beat me and rope and I never had nothing. So my picnic now, I'll beat out him, say, no, wrong move. You don't make that kind of mistake. Everybody in life, you could be the baddest a man, the biggest a gunslinger. You do have a conscience here. And that's why, and you do have feelings. That's why sometimes your brethren get gunned down and you go, if you know, you ball like baby. Because you have feelings.
Yeah.
This is why a woman can make you ball like baby too when you come in, right?
Yes, sir.
But I'm saying you inherently know good from evil. That's part of with DNA. You're born with that. The Creator and wisdom make night and day, land and sea, good and evil. Saying? So if you choose evil, it takes so much more out of you as a human being for the evil that it's not worth it. Doing good comes so natural.
Yeah.
You know? Because if you go and go rob and kill a man, or go rob a business place, you know much big planning in that. Or drive get away car, or you do the brother when you roll him out, you do. Lock him up in the back room there. And boy, make sure you do this and that. Eh? You do something good. You want to help an old man cross the road or an old lady. one thought, boom, you do it.
Yeah, no take no
You know
hope
what I
of
mean?
planning.
If you tell somebody good morning, boom. If you open my door for somebody, boom.
Mm-hmm.
If you do any little deed, that somebody want to change the tire, a woman has struggle. You change the tire, you them things so me feel pa, boom.
Mm-hmm.
And thing I know, you do the good and you feel so good. You say, no, this is a lady in need no. You know what I mean? That is what it's all about.
Yes.
You know good. And this is why when you do bad, between bad man and him picking and thing, you tell liar you run away. Because you know you do something bad. If you're so big and bad, you not stand up then. You go kill a man, stand up then, no move. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
Them thing come natural, man, but people just chill.
As you're talking about children
Yeah.
now and how parents kind of raise them, there are some parents who will say, well, guess what? I never had this when I was growing up as a child, so I'm going to give it to my children. I'm going to give it to my child. And what essentially happens is that the child is really spoiled, you know? They are not really shown the two side of life. They're really spoiled because the parents just flood them with everything that they never had growing up as a child themselves.
Yeah, well, that is one way of looking at it, But you got to be practical.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if you're gonna don't be hypocritical about how you deal with people. Because if you're a teacher and in the classroom you're telling children a particular way and you treat them a particular way and you put values in them, the same values you give them, get the picnic them are the same values.
Mm-hmm.
And the same attitudes, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And if you're wrong, you're wrong. You tell the picnic at school, say if you're wrong, you're wrong. At home, if the picnic wrong, him not wrong for you. Because you spoil them.
Mm-hmm.
Them do anything and in a public, them go there and them a touch things and if you touch and I run wild.
Mm-hmm.
I say, okay, Johnny, come. And they don't and Johnny still a run wild. Make somebody in a class I do that.
Not true.
I am teaching you. You must hear You must have manners. When the teacher's telling you thing, well, that is a piece of hypocrisy. Right? Me know there was a particular person, and her child did something at school. Use an object and a pencil or one of them thing. You go to the pencil and, stab another youth with it. A pencil, mark you.
Wow.
And that person took that person up to a particular police station just to teach him a thing and say, can you show him what the cells are? And the police take the liquid one of the cell, you break down.
Oh no.
And the mother say, okay, you have your choice here. Don't go to school and do what you do again. Change youth. Some of them feel go remand, go look what go on, man. Field trip. No carry them go out garden and zoo, man. Carry them go remand. And look what it is. Yeah? And some of them some of them now you take them and you show them, If you come from the inner city, you take them and you show them. You say, the way you live your life. And you say, you see that was Spanish Hill, you like it? Yeah, man, them thing them want to say, yeah, look at the choice, You can either be up on the hill or look down the lane where you see the zinc fence, then you can up there or down there.
Yes.
I did a summer that Dr. Harris Chang put, what thing. And a lot of some music youth in the inner city, them learn like music in a 4-week thing. And them do good, learn the first exposure thing and a lot of them learn thing and them a little concert and them learn. And at the same time them learn and you try to put something that them head each day and say, look, see music is a good thing and your thing that you see you have talent, you can go find a music and look for some of them man there and thing. If you follow it up, just live good. But them slogan where the minister call with live good.
Yeah.
And live good is a simple thing. That's all you have to do. Just live good. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Just live good.
But people always choose the hard. Yeah, the hard and the thing there. You know what I mean? But you have to think about it. You must always think about the bigger picture. It can't always be me, myself, and I. It has to be the broader picture. That you're not. And a country is not probably high buildings or the pretty beach. I make out of people. People that divide society. And society is not something we talk about. You're part of society.
So you have to do you have to play your part.
Society,
yeah.
like is in the society is in the second person, man.
Grub,
Society man them there.
Yeah. We we operate in a space, you see. I'm just trying to change gear here. Listen, even before COVID, with the music entertainment industry now in Jamaica, the cultural industry, put it that way. Tell me how you feel, if you think we are going in the right direction, what it is that we need to do, let me hear your thoughts on that.
Every industry, every music industry that has had really good success has been sanctioned. Maybe sanctioned is not the right word. Anyway, it has been endorsed. Because when anything sanctioned mean different thing. It has been endorsed by various governments. In England, the Beatles was the pride of Britain. Most of them even get honor from the Queen. They get Sir Paul McCartney, they get this and that, you get the John Lennons and the whoever. And I mean, them tax them heavily, mark you, the Beatles, because they was earning so much money for England. But every pound they earned, them was only getting 6 pence.
Wow.
If you talk in other terms, it will be equivalent to 5 cents in the dollar. If you're being technical about it, that's the best comparison I can do. Or you get 10 cents in the dollar, whatever. But they made sure, that they will marketing and then push them so much so that they crossed over into the US market and were doing great there. And then got told them was like, whoa, like the Messiah come, crows and in Sweden, ABBA, the group ABBA at a point was earning more money for the country than Volvo.
Wow.
And when so much so when they were ready to split, the government said, oh no, you don't, you can't, no, man, you can't do that. Whatever it takes to keep them together and them to stay together even longer.
Look at that.
Because the government, because they market the country. Get behind, your music, your arts, your sports, all of these things market us. We don't have as much history as other countries. When you go to like Barcelona, is the historical part of Barcelona. They don't really have focus on a lot of technological, manufacturing, blah, blah, blah. But like them football team is a big marketing tool for them. People want to come just to walk in that stadium where the Barca team training. So a lady told us when we go Barca, them say, look, we get like in Barcelona alone as a city, we get like $1 million plus 1.5 near 2 million each year. And that is what helped the city to survive. Right? But they have a lot of historical type places there and all of that. So we don't have that. What we want to do is that all of the different festivals we have, make the summer, expand the summer more than just the Sumfest and them two things. Because the truth be known is private man really create them things and build it up. Even Reggae Month, the government not get behind Reggae Month the way they ought to. Because to them, it's not important. Boy, we have other more important thing to spend the money on, which isn't right. As long as them all say that, musicians left on them own for flounder and struggle. I mean, know a lot of talented people there, but them now get the push, Even at the hotel industry, the man them take people from abroad as residents sitting, or at the floor show, or cut down the band them to 3 musicians.
Look at
and
that.
them do everything local people. Them not say, the government not say, look, hotels, and there's a number of them, at least once a week, you need to have a Jamaican night where artists from within
Jamaica,
the environment can come in, play their trade, and if you be the big artists, them, just reggae,
Local,
real reggae nights, and come in and then them reggae and them thing. And them pay them a money. When the cruise ship them dock, a Falmouth and dock, a Moby and Wochi, the government should situate that a bill, and is my wife suggested, and I'm very impressed with it. Bill into the landing thing. If you put $1 more, just even that, $1 more on the cruise fee. If the lowest thing for cruise is $4.99 for the cheapest cabin. 5 days, 4 nights, $4.99. They make it $500 under. That extra dollar now go towards the landing thingy. So when you pull the ticket apart, instead of $40 go to landing fee, $41 go to landing fee. So that $1 there will come a head tax. And government use that to push the entertainment and the peer them. All Port Royal, them shall convert Port Royal into pure, everybody shall have pirate clothes. At the time I bought, like every man in down they turn pirate. Put on them pirate clothes and thing, and then get the money for be pirate, make the thing an event. You know, you market it an event. So when they cruise ship them dock anywhere where cruise pier there. Yeah man, them land on the wharf, some of them who want to go shop. But then you have a reggae concert, there's a boom, boom,
There
boom.
should be
and the man, they
something
make some
there.
money.
The people who don't want to
understand?
come off of the ship,
But-
there should be something there.
Ah.
A Jamaican local
Them sure
cultural
can,
product
yeah,
should
them
be
sure,
there.
them, hold on, them could allow them on the ship too. A little Jamaican reggae band, because you can get that pass.
Yeah.
You know, you go on there, and those who stay on the ship after lunch, you do a concert for an hour on the ship, the real reggae thing. And then them come off.
And
'Cause
that is
sometimes
how
them close off
the
ship like
people, you know,
3.
that is how the local people will
remember-
feel a part of what is happening.
Yeah, man. It's a thing, you know. It's a thing, man. And so the hotel sure that has one night for them. And all of them places, other than the hotels, some of them had a little place for their own. Some of them like a restaurant type of sitting on. You know, you can't fight with nightclub because them are really designing them more for a live band. But faster that man, a man supposed to can go in a park on all a Sunday, I'm a play him reggae music and government pay them for do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just have a community concert, you know, get a big sound and you know what I mean? Encourage the thing. When a thing I go on abroad, here say Jam Pro and them I go Japan for a thing there. And some of the big man them just go profile.
Yeah.
Bring a band up there. When we there London games, pure profile I go there. Not one band in the village. Not
My
Jamaica
God,
in the village.
look at that.
Where them thing there. You understand? Have a band there because we have Brand Jamaica been a world brand for the last 15 years. man.
And what
Or
is the
20
main
years.
aspect of Brand Jamaica? Why people come to Jamaica? If not the culture and
them come mainly is a couple of reasons, you know. Them come for the culture in many ways and come for the hinterland and the beaches and stuff. You know, who do ecotourism, no
Right,
mind going to the Mandeville Hill and going to something and Blue Mountain Peak. But when I say culturally, when tourism running, you know, when you see open back van and bus, I go 9 miles. Remember me tell you, and that's culture.
it is
what I
part
mean?
of the cultural industry.
And then now, right, I don't know what's up where Bolt come from, but I suspect it will get there after a while. You know, and many places, you know, like that. That's cultural. Cause
Yeah.
no beach not there up at 9 Mile. But if you had some museum type things, saying them can go and really say art, the normal Jamaican art. When I talk about the little carving, I want a little shop where some,
yeah. And some of these things are made in
whatever
China that
put
they're
out.
selling, yeah.
you know, a art village somewhere in a downtown area where they can walk show,
Yeah.
man. When normal people, draw them by the hand and the busman carry them go with the man them on the art shop. And
Yeah.
you know, hi, welcome to Jamaica. That's not
Yeah.
Jamaica.
No,
When
there should be a
people them all
cultural
go
center in
Trenchtown.
every parish
When they
in
go
this country.
when they go Trenchtown and them places for the culture, you know, and then go shoot video.
Yeah.
Or then go one of the dance them, the Japanese them do it. And nobody no trouble them. Then go look for where Bob Marley born or Kingston. You know, then go different places. It's your culture, man, that was strong thing.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
the government.
Having said
yeah.
that though,
Yeah.
so through our music you make we keep to that, but generally them shall reach an expansion now. And I think them talking about it where we get more into manufacturing
Yeah.
and things like that. So if the tourism get knocked through another vid, then we have something can fall back on, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes, man.
Right?
I know.
But by and large, yeah, you then they keep the industry up there. It will never be ungrateful to you, 'cause always talent is always coming out of
Yeah.
this thing. But only time they know musician are when them have election campaign and them want they play it or a man breakthrough,
Yes.
like a Shaggy breakthrough. And you know, well, naturally it's Jamaican, we're so talented. They don't know
Yes,
what Shaggy
man.
do.
Yeah. Yes.
Them don't know him think how Sean Paul them reach
They
them
know,
reach.
they're not even
You know?
they don't know anything. They wasn't
Them
a
not
part
know
of the
nothing. When you-
process.
Sometimes I know of one person and get tour support one time. I think Itana got some tour support.
We heard
And she
about
was
that.
trying to
We
do
heard
an
about
US
that, yes.
thingy. Right, but generally them should get artist tour support because them we do a sign up with the album, but the company now give them much money because it's a promotional tour.
Yeah.
Government should say, all right, you tour in 5 cities all right, we support you, we buy tickets for you, or we do so and so. And make the thing spread out.
Make it
You know what
spread,
I mean?
and eventually it's going to benefit the country and
That's
the
correct.
artists.
But it
would have-
will.
Yeah.
It will, because think about it, every entertainer on the average singly responsible for like, 4 people, 8 people. Because when you as a performer up front have a little banner, you pay them. Each of them 4 man, they go man, them are responsible for 4 people.
For 4 people,
You
yes.
understand? Yeah, and you multiply when the artists them are tour all over Europe and all over the place. Where 50, 60 people are tour
Yeah.
in any given year. And each of them have an entourage of 10 people.
Yeah.
Think about that.
That's 10 families.
Yeah, and the
10
dollar them come
families,
back to Jamaica.
Grub,
But,
we have to do a part 2 though. Because we have whole heap more things. We don't even touch some of the things yet.
Well, what I'm saying to you, Fit is a young station,
Yes, very young.
but Fit is already making waves in the thing.
Fit FM,
Pardon
big
the
up
pun.
Fit FM,
There's
yes?
there's a pardon the pun, there's a waves in Florida. but Fit is doing really great things.
Yes.
And you tell the nation to stay fit.
Yes.
Eventually, eventually Fit will get there. If you can broaden not only online, or if you broaden your normal frequency when
Yes,
Kingston and
man.
get
It's
you
gonna
easy
happen. It's gonna happen.
and all about the thing.
It's gonna
and push
happen.
the thing. Yeah,
Yes.
man.
It's gonna happen.
Because
It's
I
gonna
like
happen.
the fact that your programming is different.
Yes.
You can't fall in line. It must be different. Because you're 30 at station.
Not true.
And when you
We
make
have to
it
come with
different
something
and
different.
effective, you will
Yes.
stick out and you will get there.
If we are
And
getting
the
the
thing is, you can-
endorsement from Grub Cooper, we are different and we are innovative. Can you imagine? It is happening, Grub, and we like the endorsement. Can you imagine?
Yeah, man,
say
it's a real
almost
thing,
2
man.
hours
And
already.
you all must have a wonderful season,
Yes.
and you can and the people who are listening to you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we Fab Five we have 3 Christmas albums.
Uh-huh.
You can find them online. But if you look in the directory and call we on the yellow pages, you'll find we Fab 5.
Give me a number now.
876 925 4057. That's
876.
876 925 4057. Or if you want to send an email, just email fab5ja at gmail.com.
Fab5ja at gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Yeah, man. And, you can say what you want to find and forget Christmas music and things. I have 3 great albums.
Yes.
And it's seasonal, so when you get the Christmas music, just rub it till it rub out.
Yeah, man, we're
You
going to
know?
play some of the music throughout the season here. Grub Cooper, I'm telling you, I have learned so much listening to you this evening and this discussion that
And
we
the
have
thing
had.
is-
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anytime you want to call me back, depends on whenever I'm busy, but I'm always willing to come.
Yes,
And it deal with
man.
aspects of the music where,
Uh-huh.
we can
We're
explore
going to be
other
talking about
aspects,
aspects of the music.
and other areas of it, because it's vast,
A whole heap
But
of things to
I
talk
appreciate
about.
the interview.
Yes.
Yeah, man, and I'd like to wish all your listeners
Uh-huh.
a really wonderful Christmas. Be safe,
Uh-huh.
observe the protocols.
Yeah.
And whoever tune said, don't drop the ball. That's what we mean. Don't drop the ball.
Don't drop the
Enjoy
ball.
yourselves.
Uh-huh.
Right, but don't drop the ball.
Don't drop
you can
the ball.
enjoy yourself safely.
Thank
right?
you
And
too,
we don't want to
Grub.
get where US are anyway again.
No.
Yeah, man.
Thank
No
you so
problem.
much. We are eternally grateful for you to allow us this evening to have this discussion. We don't even call it interview, to have this discussion with you. We have
Okay.
learned so much, and we
All
know
good.
there's a part 2 coming up. All the best. Enjoy your Friday evening, enjoy your Saturday, enjoy your weekend, and enjoy the season as it draws
Okay,
nearer.
thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Grub Cooper. Take
Okay.
care. All the very
Okay,
best from Bev Moonchild.
Moonchild. I should ask the Moonchild, where Moonchild get her Moonchild from.
We're gonna
You're
talk
born
about
in the
that.
moonlight or something. What is it?
We're going to talk about that when we come back for part 2.
We talk about that. All right.
Yes,
True,
all
true,
the
true,
best,
true.
Grub Cooper.
All right,
Take
cool.
care and say hi to the others in the
Okay,
band
thanks,
for us
yeah.
from Fit FM and from Cultural
Will
Mix.
do. Will do.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a program. What an interview. What a discussion there with Grub Cooper from Fab 5. Needed no introduction, and we could have gone until about 10 o'clock. this evening. We really have had an awesome evening here on Cultural Mix on Fit FM 96.7. We come down so easy and so quick. Thank you so much, people who have joined us on Facebook. You have joined us on fitfmja.com. Thank you so much for being with us. And we thank the people who listened to us on the 96.7 band. We're going to be covering all of Jamaica soon. Just send us some positive energy and some positive vibration. It is going to happen. And every radio in Jamaica soon be tuned to Fit FM 96.7. Guys, we love you. We appreciate you being with us every Friday evening. And when you come to Fit, you can't change your dial because there's everything here for everybody. We thank you so much. Take care. All the best from us here. We're going to go out with the music from Fab 5, right? Yes, man. Thank you so much, guys. All the very best for your Friday and for your weekend. Take care. And next week, we're going to have another interesting show lined up for you for Cultural Mix. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Fit. Thanks, everybody. I'm Mara. Big up yourself.
I want me say, we no have mistletoe, we no have no snow or ice. But we have a Jamaican Christmas, and Lord, the Christmas nice, nice. Christmas breeze a blow. Can you feel it? Christmas breeze a blow. Na 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 na. Me say Christmas breeze a blow. Can you feel it? Christmas breeze a blow. Hear me now.
This is Fit FM
Fit FM 96.7.
96.7.
Duncan Streloni.
Duncan Strelorny.